We're here with an interview with my father, Burton. It's December 22nd, 2006, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his life. Tell me about your childhood.
Well, I grew up in Chelsea, Massachusetts, and I lived in Congress Avenue, and I lived on the second floor of a three-family house with my folks, Dave and Minnie Pike, and my younger brother, Freddie. And my youngest brother, Alan, was born in 1946 when I was already almost 17 years old. Okay?
Okay.
And I went to the Shirtliff School in Chelsea, and from there I went to Chelsea High School, and I belonged to a club called the Chelsea Clovers. We played football, baseball, basketball, and we went on trips, and we had a whole bunch of guys, friends, and even to this day, many of them live in Florida, and we see each other all the time. And we had fun growing up. We then went to college, and I went to University of Bridgeport, and I went to Northeastern University, and then I went to Northeastern University Law School. And I graduated the law school. Is that video, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you didn't tell me. I was looking the other direction. Okay. I thought it was just audio.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. And I graduated from law school in 1953, and I went to work for a law firm, and I worked there for 2 months, and then I decided I had learned enough, and I wanted to open up my own law practice, which I did, and I then had my own law practice from that time on, the end of 1953, until I finally retired in 1988, November 1st, 1988. And in between that time, I had built up my law practice. My younger brother, Freddie, came in and joined me. And then my youngest brother, Alan, came in and joined me, both of whom are lawyers. And we were very busy and very successful. And finally, it was time for me to retire. And so I did, and came down to Florida, where I have lived in 300 Ocean Trail, right on the beach, until today. And that really is the story of my life.
Now, what was your law firm called?
My law firm was first called Pike and Pike, and then it was called Pike, Pike and Pinta, and then it was called Pike, Pike and Nagel, because I had young fellas that we brought in as associates in the law firm. Okay?
Yeah. Do you have any fun memories of our family life growing up? Maybe fun vacations or anything?
Okay, and then after I married in 1958, we lived in Brighton, and in a little house on Brayton Road. I bought the little house right before we were married, and Judy was born in 1959, and then Karen was born in 1962, and Larry was born in 1964. And we lived in Brighton for, about 2.5 years, and then we moved to our first house in Newton, which was 35 30 Winslow Road.
78?
78 Winslow Road in Newton. And from there, we lived there, maybe 8-10 years. And from there, we moved to 1548 Commonwealth Avenue in Newton, where we lived until we sold the house in 1986.
Okay.
Okay?
Now you're down here in Florida?
And now I'm in Florida, and even though I'm retired, we're still busy. Charlotte and I, we are busy. We represent companies signing mortgage papers for people who want mortgages, and I also perform wedding ceremonies, which I've done now for the past 18 years.
Okay, want to tell me about any extra interesting weddings you've performed down here?
Well, I've had scores of weddings. I've probably done close to 1,000 weddings, and of all kinds of people and all ages and all locations. I've married folks on the beach, in hotels, in restaurants, on boats, golf courses, you name it. And weddings are very interesting because each set of people are different. And we've done big weddings where I've had 200 people at the wedding, and I've had small weddings where I've only had the bride and groom present. And some weddings are happy and some weddings aren't so happy because you wonder why the folks don't have anybody with them to help them enjoy the day. And other than that, I mean, we travel a lot. Charlotte and I, we've been to Europe many, many times. And we've done house exchanges. I've taught seminars in 9 countries. And we love to cruise on cruise ships. And we like independent travel where we go on our own with our own rent a car and go wherever we want. And we feel that we've accomplished almost everything that we've set our desires to.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds pretty good. And I don't know, any words of wisdom or advice
Not
for
really, because you see, you can't capture a person's life in 5 or 10 minutes. What I suggest you do is my oldest granddaughter, Hannah, has a book which I gave her when she got bar mitzvah. And that book is all about my life and all about the various details in growing up. The book has all different categories like where you lived and what you did and your hobbies and et cetera, et cetera. And Hannah has that, and Junie has that. They've read the book. And it kind of tells you about my family and my brothers and you kids, my children. And so that is a pretty good resume. And as far as anything beyond that, life goes, and we're all here in this world during our lifetime, and we do the best we can. And I've always tried to teach my children honesty and tell the truth, and don't do anything that's going to hurt anybody. Don't do anything intentionally that's going to hurt anybody. Play the game straight, and that's my lesson for the day.
Okay, I got to tell you, I always liked the story you said when you worked down here and you were doing your weddings, and you said, well, you know what, I spent a lot of my life divorcing people. I thought it'd be nice to put a few of them back together.
It's true. Plus the fact I've never went to a good divorce party, but I've gone to some great wedding parties. Okay?
Okay.
And I hope one day, if the Lord is good to me, I can do a wedding ceremony for my granddaughters. Wouldn't that be exciting? So we'll see.
Okay.
Time will tell. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It was just supposed to be a few minutes to catch up on a few of those early details, so I appreciate your time.
That was nice.
And,
Okay.
Okay.